Hello and welcome to today's video. We're going to go over what shifters did today, as well as the current rookie class of 2026. Um, that I'll talk about more in a second. This is not in a specific order. It's actually the order is most games played to least games played. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Power rankings remain the same from yesterday. Did not change them. The stats are updated in my document for um, everybody but shifters and Navi, because one of the games is still not on Oracles, which means the stats are not up to date. Speaking of shifters, though, they've signed Sheo. Ever since Heretics replaced Sheo with Douglas, this has been the team that I've been harping on. Should just bring Sheo back. Played with BDS, went to Worlds. Sheo, or if you look at the last, pretty much since he began his career, he's been a top 3 jungler in Europe when you take the entirety into account. Now, when you take in Skuman and Rylich lately, is Sheo top 3 jungler? Maybe not. Is he better than Bukata? Yes. And Sheo historically has been very good. Heretic struggled, and Sheo was a. I mean, the top side really was quite a light for that team. And they moved on. Douglas is obviously a player that deserves an opportunity. Somebody that had been given one in the past. He probably deserves to be on this list, to be honest. I don't know if he lost his rookie stat. He probably did, playing with Vitality. It'd be close. But Sheo with Heretics, 2.3 KDA, 73 KP, 6.9 CS per minute. Now, why are these numbers relevant? Well, if we compare it to Bukata, similar KDA, lower KP, much lower farm, 0.8 less, which means 8 CS every 10 minutes. It's a couple camps. It's a little bit of gold. And then we say to ourselves, okay, well, what's being done with that gold? Well, Sheo on Heretics, 1.22 ROI, negative 1.7 share differential. He's giving the team a lot of damage. Maybe others around him aren't dealing damage. There's two ways of looking at that. Bukata, opposite side of the coin, 0.91 ROI. No damage coming from the jungle. No threat of damage, negative 5.7 share differential. It is the Poddock show for the most part. Poddock and Rooster on shifters. Sheo offers a threat to deal a little bit of damage, be a little bit more aggressive. He's a very good jungler, and I think this improves shifters tremendously. A team that I thought I had as a sleeper to go to Worlds, as a team that, hey, maybe they go. Because I do think Poddock and Trimby are good on paper. I think Nuke is fine, and I think Rooster is one of the best top laners in the West. Even at the time, I thought he was very good. Somebody that, even when he was in HLE joining challengers, he looked very good. So that is a thing. Looking at early game, Sheo went relatively even, only down about 37 gold, up a bit of XP, where Bukata was down 398 gold and 170 XP. He was getting smoked. So this is going to stop the sinking ship. Vision, Bukata a little better, 6 versus 5.5, both very good. And both players played a new champion every other game. So this is an upgrade for shifters. We'll see where Bukata ends up for spring and summer. In maybe EMEA. Maybe somebody signs him back to the LEC. I don't think he's a top 10 jungler in Europe, but we'll see. Now, the rookies. I'm not going to go over them all. You can zoom in if you want. This is based on the games played. So Florin has played the most games out of anybody on this board in top lane. Stellar, the least for MVK. I'm going to it's going to be tough, especially top lane with all these names here. But in a couple weeks, I'm going to be out of town for about 6 days worth of videos. My thought is for 5 of those days, I may do a video each day about rookies, each role's rookies, comparing stats. That's the way I look at it. But these are the rookies. There are quite a few top laners. Some aren't playing anymore anymore. Saboro hasn't been playing. He's been replaced. As an example. So most of them have not been outside him. Pungyan's been replaced. Kisno isn't playing anymore. Obviously, you have Baus, Veja, Hazel, Yukino, guys that played in the Versus tournament that obviously are not playing anymore. We may not even highlight their stats in our comparison because they're not going to be playing the rest of the season probably in Tier 1. But some key players here, Rooster, Zest. I'm a big Zuon's doing very well at Top Esports. A player that we saw with IG have pop-off moments a few years back and then kind of go back into obscurity. Very good player. Zintz, Shino. Shino's, you could argue it's between him, Rooster, him and Rooster probably for best top laner on this list. But there are not many slouches on here. Divalist is a very good player too. Stats may not pan it out all the way, but he's very good. Jungle, you have a couple older junglers. Van 1, Citrus has 2. Grizzly, we've seen kick around for a while, but technically he did not lose that the rookie status, replacing Clid as like a 17-year-old. Rylick, obviously, is excellent. Griffin. Steps has been very good. Mid lane, not quite as strong. So, really, Zinni, in my opinion, is the best player out of them all. Has he been performing like it? No, not really. But the bar is very low on this list. The mid lane group is not all that strong. Bot lane, however, is Smash About, Duda, Lazy Feel, Harky, Bull. Bull is on here. Bull, technically, so I determine a rookie if they've played half of a season with a team. So if a team played with KDF, for example, Bull played, I think, 42 games for KDF in 2024. They played 90-something total. So he was not their main player, so he didn't lose rookie status, in my opinion. I allowed it. He's still a rookie. So that's why he's on the board. Smash, obviously, is an excellent player. He played all of LCK Cup. Was super, super cracked. About is very good with Team Lead. Him and Era. Era, yes. He did not play the majority of the season last year for Weibo. Are disgusting. These two bot lanes here, Smash, Career, About, Era, are really, really fucking talented. Feng Yu, Namgun. You got Cryogen on there. Uzent. Yeah, so quite a few players on here. We'll probably do a stats-related video a couple weeks from now when I go out of town about these players and compare them and how they're doing in their rookie season, and maybe to make some inferences on who is ready for the moment and who's not. But yeah, so thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.